patient, be present. Expanded abundance among us, expanded abundance upon us, expanded abundance in oneness, expanded abundance is wondrous, expanded abundance is justice, expected abundance is indulgence, expanded abundance among us, expanded abundance is coming. Be patient, be present. Expanded abundance among us, expanded abundance upon us, be patient, be present. Expanded abundance among us, expanded abundance upon us, be patient, be present. Expanded abundance among us, expanded abundance upon us, be patient, be present. Expanded abundance among us, expanded abundance upon us. I am by my side, I can give me hope. I am the silver lining to all of my great thoughts. I am the realignment of stars and telescopes. I am the intertwining atoms and microscopes. I am the silver lining and I am so golden vibrant. The past and future design me. Be present is so exciting. I see in front and behind me. I am on my own timing, cause I am self-centered. Leo ascended shining. I'm so
Supreme, divine rising. Still going, we still pushing. You already know the vibes. It's Naga here. No. I was just saying to my homeboy that, a couple people looked out for me and I'm saving bread, but I ain't got enough money to go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like to get a place or anything like that, or get a room for a night. I got like some change. So I've been holding that change for dear life. Lady came to me and gave me some fruit, yo. 3 bags of fruit. Got plums, got orange, got some watermelon. That was up. That ain't nothing but God. That ain't nothing but the Most High right there coming through. Because I'm saying, I said to myself, yo, look, even if you got a little bit of bread, you could truck around and try to find something and you be wasting time. I need to keep focusing on working, trying to get some advertising in, trying to get this other advertising job right now as we speaking, but literally, it's like slow motion. But yeah, excuse me, because I haven't eaten nothing since yesterday afternoon. So, boy, kind of hungry right now. But I still wanted to come through and tell y'all that I'm all right. I'm breathing. I'm still going. I'm still learning. I'm still dealing with the knowledge. Nothing positive has changed for the most part, like as far as my own stability aspect. But divine always makes a way. And I pray for my daily bread. Daily bread of my work that I put in from divine. I pray for my portion. I know how things always seem to people when things get rough in life or whatever. But you pray sometimes. You might pray to the Most High to help you, right? You might pray for the Most High to give you some form of salvation or some form of something. And what the Most High might do is He might increase the value of that. He might give you 10 times more of that problem. So therefore, you get so strong you never deal with that shit again. You know what I'm saying? And that's a reality when it comes when dealing with the Most High directly. Divine grants you the power to be strong. That's good. Good plum. I love some damn plums. Divine grants you the power to be strong. And He might grant you that power through a way of increasing the value of the detriment you're dealing with. You may say you tired of this or you tired of that. All right, you ain't tired enough yet because you ain't make a change. So despite certain shortcomings and realities and choices people make, the change has to be in the beneficial value of self-preservation. I know that. Separating the value of some people using their heart. What they do is they'll put you in a mentality. Oh, hold on. Well, I thought that was the people hitting me back. I was like, oh my God. I got to get something that I can do often so I can get my bread to a higher aspect. Like, I'm sitting there holding like $60 for dear life. You know what I'm saying? I'm holding on to $60. Like, and I really don't want to spend it because as soon as I spend it on something pointless, like 5 minutes of food or whatever, something to drink, it's going to be that much shorter. You know what I'm saying? So I got to save that little piece of money so I can try to get it to double, triple, quintuple, quadruple, and everything else that goes with that value times 10. So doing whatever I can in that aspect. Divine always increases the value of the thing that you want to change because change is the intimate understanding of what one wants to grow towards, right? So that has to strengthen something about you, right? So ultimately, whatever you want to change, you already got the full understanding of that because you're dealing with it. Having a wherewithal to fall back from it. You know what I'm saying? To fall back from it or completely learn why you made that particular decision is what divine does for your mind. It strengthens your mind. Some people think when you are realizing certain parts about things, it's giving you power to be dominant. Nah, it's giving you power. It's giving you power to assert that situation better. And then we get mixed up in the negative aspect of things. Believe me, pain is pain no matter where you go. That shit hurt. It hurts. But ultimately, the change will be there. You just got to humble yourself and keep going. For me, this is like some of the lowest energy I've been in with a high concept of frequency. Some of the lowest energy. I'm depleted, barely eat, and don't got a home to live in. But I get certain little nuances from help from people that care. You know what I'm saying? And that goes a long way when you're out here and you ain't got nobody. When somebody helps you out a little bit, it goes a very long way. You know what I'm saying? So kindness, kindness, acts of kindness. Acts of kindness is a dope thing. You know what I'm saying? In the same breath, this is what self-preservation truly teaches you. You're dealing with self-preservation. You understand the negatives and the hurt and the pain of what people go through when they're dealing with the world. It makes you compassionate. It makes you compassionate. It makes you can become cold, and for a lot of reasons, you will become cold to some of the situations that people how they treat you through your lowest times. And as you grow up, you're gonna be, or as you grow through that, you're gonna be apt to that same situation. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna be feeling like these type of people. You're gonna be reflecting the energy towards them. But then people who are of your particular circumstance, you're gonna show them kindness, and it's because you understand the value. You know what I mean? You've been through it. You understand what it looks like, what it means to go through these things. So you extend your hand, right? All praise due to the Most High and everything that happens. No matter what change takes place, just know that divine is going to guide you through that change, right? It's okay. It's okay. I overstand, right? And being able to keep transitioning, you know what I'm saying, to a higher aspect of yourself or whatever that looks like, or if you don't even know what it looks like, still go, right? Just go through some shit, even if you don't know the outcome. I've been a fool for my family for a whole lot of years. Anything anybody ever said, I would have took it to heart because I believed so much more with love to the aspect of what family was. I believed in family like it was the most important thing. But in these days, one thing I believe in is what sacrifices for me. If you can sacrifice a little bit for me, that means you truly care. That's what anything in life, right? If somebody see you at your worst, they always there with you, even though you at your worst, and they help you get back to your best. Means you get to experience the worst and the best and solidify through, you know what I'm saying, universal energy. Why wouldn't you treat a person with high respect or whatever, right? Yo, this fruit is life right now, yeah. For real, yo, this fruit is life. Look at my face. See the depletion? Look at my face. I'm so tired still. I need to get like a week worth of sleep. Eating good right now. Curry chicken, oxtail, aki and sawfish. Some aki and side fish. Nah, it's just fruit. I'm just imagining. I'm imagining a great meal. Hard to talk to y'all right now, yo. All praise due to the Most High. This plum is busting. When I don't eat nothing in the morning, my stomach go to acting all crazy because I don't eat shit. So like the gases, I should be bubbling all day. Gotta eat in the morning, yo. Even though you probably can't, you got to. Shout out to my people. Got the alkaline water 9.5, big bottle. So despite the circumstance, nigga still trying to be healthy. That type of energy, right? So yeah, man, forward motion. Look, and all that time right there was no time. It was like 14 minutes, right? But so no matter how it looks, grab an idea and keep going with it. Shit might get worse. Shit might get better. Who knows? It's always gonna be how you look at a circumstance. You know what I mean? How you perceive it yourself. And for the most part, some of the negative energies put us in a bad headspace. So when we soon as we're in that bad headspace, can't focus. People like to say run away from your family and da da da. Nah, I get mad and want to reprimand my family so they get back on the right type of mentality. But you got some situations that just want to run the way they do, and this is called people who are overtaken by bad spirits. You know what I'm saying? Like negative spirits. You don't get a free thought to be destructive, not in this world. You know what I'm saying? But most people do it anyway, unconscious to the value. Like, this is what I'm gonna do. It's how I feel. What makes you feel like that? What's making you feel like that? You know what I'm saying? What's making you go through that particular way of how you feel that makes you change the outlook of your world? Like, and not for nothing, it's not like this energy ain't permeated around everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's everywhere. You go back in history, you see that we want to be mad at certain situations when in fact there's a lot of manipulation. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of manipulation that played a lot of roles in the past, and ultimately, it's gonna always bow down to the value of you dealing with self-preservation and putting the Most High first. You know what I'm saying? The frequency's gotta everybody's frequency gotta serve its higher value of what that is for you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad. I ain't mad at shit. I respect decisions. You know what I'm saying? But respect my decision too. That's how I'm looking at it. Like, everybody gets a punch. You get a shot. But when I get my punch, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody gets a punch, right? Saying I ain't gonna even hold you. It's just the reality to the value. I wanted to let y'all know everything is still good, still pushing. I'm gonna keep going, no matter what. I got somebody, if I don't got nobody. I got help or don't got no help. I got money or don't got no money. I got a place to stay or don't have a place to stay. I don't give a shit. Being happy has nothing to do with none of that. Being happy, you can be happy just because you breathing today. You know what I'm saying? Like, you happy just because you seen some beautiful shit. You know what I'm saying? You happy just because, you know what I mean? Things could be 1,000 times worse than what they are. You know what I mean? And that's a reality. Me personally, I'm realizing that it's not the things in the world that makes me happy. It's me. You know what I'm saying? It's me myself that makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? Me being me. You know. And yeah, we like to have things. Because things kind of make shit a little better, get to go places a little faster. Peace, Queen. Peace, Queen. You get to go places a little faster. You know what I'm saying? You get to look a little better when you in certain situations. You get a little additives here. You get to eat a few different things. You get to experience life in a whole nother way. That's not you though. That's just the things you get to do. So good question too. So when did happiness fall in the content of understanding the experiences of life? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to be happy from having experiences, but ultimately, that shouldn't be the reason why you live. You should just be happy because. And when the experiences come, that's a great thing. I experienced that. But you can't be happy because you haven't experienced nothing, or you can't touch the materialistic value of the world. Something's wrong with your soul. You literally got people out here in the world talking about somebody's too good. Somebody's too nice. They're not evil enough. They're not rough around the edges. I need something rough. And you are sitting there having a conversation with people agreeing this value sometimes. When you do this, automatically, you know what you're doing? You're telling everything against divine, which is unconditional love. That's what you want to usher into this world. That's what you want to bring into this reality. For you. So when divine, here you go praying, You want this. Your life is going that way. So you're like, please, Father, make this go this way for me. So what divine going to do is increase that bullshit that you're dealing with. So you can really see it as the choice you made. You're going to increase that bullshit because then once you get tired of it, you know what you're going to do? You're never going to go back to that ever again. That's the reality. So, like, that's why I always say life is an addiction. The systematic way of looking at life is addictions. It's things that people get addicted to as far as just being. Like, you're not talking about just drugs. You get addicted to having conversations with people. You get addicted to being the first person to comment. You get addicted to be the person. I do not mean that towards you, Queen. I'm just saying indicative to the values. People get addicted to being the first spoken person. People get addicted to attention. You know what I'm saying? People get addicted to being seen or chosen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about none of that shit at the end of the day. What I care about is just being. I want to get to a place of myself to where everything that somebody would say is a fear is only a conversation for you. And I want to be the example of divine understanding of conquering everything with nothing. I've always said that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there asking myself the other day, like, yo, how did I get in this situation? Nigga, you asked for it. You literally asked for it. You wanted to be right. You wanted to know the truth. You wanted to stand on this. You wanted to do that. This is what you wanted. You got to deal with it. You got to get through it and get to the highest point of that. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Sometimes I ask for the wrong shit. But it's solidified. Synchronicity. You ask for it, you get it, and don't comprehend that you're dealing with it. Nah, that's the height of the understanding. So I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, you asked for that, nigga. Remember that. Remember, it's the shoes you put yourself in. It's the reality you placed yourself in, right? Keep that in mind. You want it better. You want it more. Hey, how you doing? So that's the job you fighting for in every single aspect. So if you pray for it, that's what's going to come to you, right? Are you aware how is that going to come to you? Are you aware how is that going to assess in your life, opposed to you understanding the difference? We can say in ourselves, just have it removed, just put me in a better situation, just do this or just do that, because that seems like the retrospect. But what about the reason why you made the decision? What about the blinders that you had on that made you make the decision in the first place? All those things are important. And the only way you're going to get that off unless you go through it all the way to see everything. You got to watch the whole movie. As soon as you watch the whole movie, you get a clear understanding of what's really going on in life. And then you start making different decisions. You stop making loosely decisions. You stop making decisions based off physical understandings, fleshly understandings, materialistic understandings. You start making decisions based off the security of your structure and your future, your foundation. You start making sure that that's more stable. Time and space goes away. You are fortified at this point. Now keep the funds going in and never slip again. Keep the funds coming in and never slip again. It's a fact. Look, I'd be happy just because I wake up. Be like, damn, yo, another day. You know, sometimes with all the shit I be dealing with, I be like, damn, yo, I might starve to death. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired as hell, but I still be happy. I get opportunities to place my shit around, you know what I'm saying? So I don't gotta be all bogged down and stuff like that. And I'm working on trying to come out of this hole. I made a lot of decisions myself, trusting and believing in people. And that's because I got a lot of love, you know what I'm saying? But I can't blame nobody for being what they are. My own lessons or my own classes got me in this mentality. So it's like, how do you not know that you're dealing with demons? How do you not know that you're dealing with people that really don't care about you? How do you not? And it's because me personally, I want to teach everybody. So I would go into the worst places and smile with them, even though they might have been wolves and dragons and everything else in there. You know what I mean? I'm over there chopping it up with them like, nah, we good. We all gonna make it out. Everybody can't make it out. You know what I'm saying? Because It's what they are. It's what you. But you have to understand this. It's not for them. It was for you. It was for you to understand the choices that you make, the places that you go, the things that you like. You like, and ask yourself, why the fuck I like this shit? And then once you realize that, you stop liking it. You'll grow. It's just a reality. You will grow. And your energies will call on more for you. They'll call on another place for you. They'll call on another circumstance. They'll put you where you need to be because you're standing on your truth. It's mastering your frequency. Literally standing in your truth, but comprehending what that is. So it's levels to that. You got to fail by your own hand before you rise. You got to fall hard by your own hand before you rise and accept the knowledge of oneself being its teacher. So then you have to manifest that value and say, you know what? I am the student and the teacher because I fucked it up myself. Even though people want to take a role in your life, even though people want to play the villain, they want to be the reason. Nah, you take that power from them. I don't play with crayons, but I might have chewed on one when I was a kid. Just saying, crayons is not a dinner. I might have played with them though when I was young. Will I do it now? Not at all. But I did like it when I was young. That's a reality. That's the reality. Once you understand your indifferences to what you're doing, then you know what you're going to do. You're going to grow towards the right way. You're going to grow in the right way by your own choices and your own decisions. You're going to tell people, no, I don't deal with that. You know how you see people get older and you be like, yo, they used to be like this when they was young. Yeah, they learned. They learned. They were like, yo, they hating, they faking. They're not hating, they faking. They probably don't really attract to that value of things that other people hold on to. And they just learn to master that within themselves. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's actually powerful. So, with that being said, you know, I'm grateful. And I tell Divine every day, thank you so much. Thank you for the pains. Like, thank you for the pain so much because the pains that he's given me and allowed me to see, when I immerse myself in just rubbing pain lotion all over my body, right? Divine gonna say, you've learned enough of that. You've learned enough. You understand now. Let's test and see if you're gonna appreciate this that I give you. Let's test and see the things that you come out of that you're gonna appreciate. Let's test and see that this pain medicine has made you strong. Each level has a test. Prepare for the ending. Nobody can come between that. It's you understanding that. Once you understand that, then you're good to go. Once you understand that, then you're good to go. Once you can put that in your mind, you say, you know what? Yeah, this is what's going on right here. I want that. Matter of fact, let me learn that hard. Give me that. Yeah, give me that truth. That raw truth. So once I learn from it, you can never say, I don't know. You can never say, I don't know. Now, you knew. You just chose not to act on it. That's intention. I ain't going to hold you. I'm just trying to show you something. I am not. Peace. And I didn't mean to throw that up. I had fruit in my hand. I don't do symbols. Trying to do like this. Peace out. Love.